This is a rundown of how my phonics curriculum works. You have six sections. First one that you're going to be teaching is going to be the dark purple, followed by light green, and you can read the rest for yourself. Sorry. So before I actually dive into an actual lesson to show you how it goes, a couple of things. First, 3 resources that this entire thing is based on. First is Phonics Pathways, a textbook you can get on Amazon. It's right here. It is, well, now it's $18. Here is a screenshot of how it goes. If this will go. Okay. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward. And just with this, you can make sort of, this could be lesson 1. These are all soft vowels. And this could be, if it loads. Okay, well, okay, so this could be like lesson 1. A soft consonant S along with the other consonants could be maybe lesson 2, although it wouldn't be lesson 2. It would be lesson 1 because consonants come first. So that's the first source. My second source is the schoolhouse.us. I go under phonics, and here are a whole bunch of lessons. I don't use all of these. Of course, I always start with like get your consonants first, which was what, lesson 1. This is A1, single letter consonants. Then we move on to short vowels. You can use this, or you can use Phonics Pathways, and there it is, short vowels, VC, CV, and then 3, then 4. So it's all in sequence. Everything has to make sense. Everything, it's structured to build on the previous lesson. My third source is Progressive Phonics. Now, I started using this website. You have your phonics books, beginner, intermediate, advanced. I started with intermediate, so I can't really say how I structured the beginner, but intermediate for sure. You can use this for pairing activities. Let's see. Okay, so this is how it goes. I print these out double-sided and I laminate them. I have one set, and I have students pair off. So this is how it works. One person does the colored parts, the other does the black. So student 1, shh, student 2, be quiet, and they just keep going and going and going and going. Now once they finish though, they have to rotate parts. And so that's it, paired reading. Now before I actually jump into the lesson, let me say that there are many, you could go really in depth, you could. But based on time constraints, based on just getting to what the lesson's objective is, well, I don't do as much. I do have, sometimes I make my own Kahoots, which I can share that later on. Kahoots, I do that. I also do like Phonics Bingo. Oh, you know what? I might as well go to the website right now. There it is, Phonics Bingo. Free printable Phonics Bingo games. BogglesWorldESL.com. And there it is, Cvc. Just like that. You can generate them. Of course, do it printed double-sided, laminated, etc. So CVC would be so 3-letter nonsense. So you could have bingo starting here. So let me get right to this one. These are the materials I will send for. So this is A3, right? Okay, so give me a second. Find it on my hard drive. Okay, so this is. Okay, so here I go. My phonics custom curriculum. So I begin at A3. Although I'll do A1 and A2 later. Those are what your students should know, although we'll get to that later. I just started A3 because hey, your students might be at a 2nd or 3rd grade reading level, even though they're 4th or 5th grade. So let's not do the real baby stuff. So okay, so A3, right? 3-letter nonsense. So first I have my directions, and I'll send all of these as one. Alright, so I have A3 summary. I let you know. Section A. There are 6 sections in the curriculum. You just saw it. There they are. And 3 is part 3 of section A, right? The focus, CVC, real and nonsense words. Student setup. You can read that on your own. Pre-lesson notes. So one thing for this one specifically, it focuses on three-letter nonsense. But for and I as an igloo and as an elephant, you have to stress these because I find that all students have difficulties distinguishing the I from the E. And I even give you these personal notes. I purposely make an annoying / screeching sound so they'll be able to differentiate. The lesson flow using the back of the page is for practice. Once they finish, the front page, the left half will be where they answer, the front left half. The front right half is for errors. If they're wrong, they have to write it correctly. We want immediate feedback, immediate corrections. And on the right half, if they're right though, they just do a check mark. And of course, always model everything. Model your expectations. As far as is it going to be like Scout's Honor, or do you have someone checking each row? Well, I have a class of 4, so I myself and my para, we can pretty much handle it. So, but if you have like 5 rows of students, maybe you put your top 3 to top 5 in front. Once they're correct, then they can go check on others. Just an idea. Again, no matter how small the detail, I always try to include it in the directions so that the teacher will know, hey, this is what I need to emphasize or what I need to be aware of. Future notes, like I said, phonics bingo, Kahoots, etc. Okay, so that's A3 directions. Now let's go to A3 actual materials. I don't think, hang on one second. Oh, it is. Okay, it is part of it. Okay, so this is A3, decoding fluency skills. You won't be using all of this, okay? You won't be using all of this. You just go to what's relevant. So what's relevant here is, let's see, your short A's, right? Lab, fad, pad. You pick whatever you want. It really doesn't matter with the order. Although I did say in my notes, maybe you do like 5 as. Once they're good, you do 5 is. And this is optional. Again, you can't, there's only so much time you have, right? So you can't do all of this. Although this is all fair game. Did he dig the big pit? It's all fair game. There's no curveballs. Oz, and pick 5, work on the back, use the back of the page, practice, and then the front is the actual quiz. And you can even insert sentences as well. It's your choice, however you want to do, how much time you have. I had a fair game, 10 fair game, cats fair game. And you're going to hear me, you need to tell them, hey, this is all fair game. If I've covered it, it's fair game. That's why the curriculum, if I can, where's my curriculum? I lost it. Oh, there it is. That's why the curriculum, it's in order. They're not going to get any blends, not yet, because you haven't covered it. They're not going to get any long vowels. Where are my long vowels? Light green is next. Okay, there they are. They're not going to get any long vowels. They're not going to get any digraphs right there because it builds. So everything has to be fair game. That's the main thing. Okay, next item in A3 is your Cvc word list. Again, just more words. These are families. You do whatever you want to do, however much time you have, etc. Is there anything not fair? Like mutt is not fair because you haven't taught why you have 2 T's. And the reason you have 2 T's is because it's a flossy letter. You'll get to that later. Again, everything is covered. Just, you got to be fair game. Don't jump ahead anywhere. Let me see. Grit, like grr, that's a blend. I don't know if I would do single letters, but I don't know if I would give this one. It's kind of not, you're not at blends yet. So you got to be careful. Like shh, okay, this one you cannot do. Shh is a blend. Wait, no, this is a digraph because you can't go. This is a digraph. Man, I hope I get that right. Anyways, you can't use this one. Grr, nope. Fl, no. Sk, no. Stick, and yeah, and these are. Oh yeah, because this is not all aligned. So you have to pick just CVC. That's it, CVC. So just make sure if you use this, be aware of what's fair and what's unfair. Man, I should have just noticed that. Okay, CVC, more words. Again, there you go. just more, just more. So that's pretty much how a lesson goes. Directions, take a look at that first, of course, and you back of the page, like I said, you drill, you pick whatever. When you're confident that they know what's going on, then you turn the front page, and you just pick whatever you pick. And that's pretty much how it goes for as far as these section or unit 1 lessons. Very straightforward. Same thing. Then we go to 4 letters. Same thing. And I put the source. I should put phonics pathways, yeah. Or printed, yeah, whichever. And then blends, there you go. And I tell you, hey, you can find this on the website. This was the schoolhouse.us. So this is lesson 56. Clicking that link. This is 56. There it is. Boom. All right there for you. Blends. Blends. Front initial blends are 5 and 6. Ending blends are 7 and 8. And then sight words. Not really a lesson. You just have to give them a list. They have to memorize it. They'll put it in their folder. And once unit 1 is done, then it's light green unit 2. Then long vowels. Yay. Then green. Then it's the S blends, R blends. Some alternative spellings. Silent E. It all works in sequence. And intermediate book. So this is where the progressive phonics comes in. You do a lesson first. You'll have directions, stuff on paper that they'll do. Back of their paper and then the front, and then they'll pair off and read the intermediate books, which was that. Oh Jesus! It's here somewhere. Oh, okay, it's here. I even downloaded it. Flashcards, handwriting. So this was progressive phonics. There it is, the intermediate books. I should link that. See, I made this like a week ago. I even got the dates, the different versions. So yeah, intermediate book. I should really link all that there. And they even have activities. So again, there's a lot you can do, but based on time restrictions and whatnot, this is how I do it. It's a little bit bare bones, but it teaches what you need to teach. But the later lessons, the future lessons, I have a Kahoot, and I'll link that as well. And it's public. You can play it as well. It's shared. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I will send you everything for A3, and I also do A4 for you. And you can just see how it goes. I have 5, 6, 7, and 8 available as well. So there you go.